How long did it take you to get to, I guess, full speed, for lack of a better word?
Um, Probably it's like from when the injury happened.
Yeah.
Probably about 5 weeks. Like I came back after 3, and then I was still a little having some issues with it. But then after a couple more weeks, I was feeling fine.
What's it been like to get out there and start building that experience level that you started last year?
It's been good. You know, I made some strides in the spring, and I was feeling really good about where I was before the injury, and I've been starting to see some of those things come back and starting to play the way I want to play again. So it's been good. I still got a lot of things I got to fix, but I'm starting to feel better about it.
Talk about that learning curve of going out there competing against some of the best defensive athletes that you'll find anywhere in college football.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely helping me make strides as a player. I mean last year I could hardly hold my own at all against those guys, but now I feel like I can block a lot better. So it's been good.
And in terms of learning, kind of the ropes here, I know that even as well as Mike's playing now, he had to play Ryan Stocker for a while and just kind of learn. How much do you learn from watching and practicing with Mike every day?
Oh, I mean him and Bart both. I learn a lot. I mean Mike treats it like a pro. He comes to work every day, and that's what I want to try and do. So I learn a lot from both of them.
Are there little tricks of the trade too? Like, I mean, how many times would you say in a given practice or a given week you walk up to those guys, or they walk up to you and they're like, "Hey man, like move your shoulder here this way, do this, and it'll be a lot easier."
You know, probably 5 or 6 times a day. Honestly, like we're always talking through something. Bart and Mike both will, help me out with little things here and there. So yeah, we do that a lot.
Is it tough because when you got guys like Rivera and Bartholomew who are playing so well, does your production, is it just kind of tough? It's not probably what you want it to be going into the season at this point, even though you got a touchdown catch. But I mean, is it just kind of when they're playing so well, is it hard to kind of get in there and get more opportunities?
No, not really. I mean, I've still been getting 20 snaps a game the past couple games, so it's not a lack of opportunity thing. I've just got to go in there when I can and play the best that I can.
I noticed in the game that I don't know if it was on you, but they called it on you for a false start. Walk me through that play. What happened?
I was out, split out in a receiver, split out like all the way to the sideline, and I was just looking at the ball and got a little jumpy. Nothing more to it.
Is that the first one that you've had here?
Yeah.
Is it tough, right? I mean, you never want to have one, but
Yeah,
I mean, you guys are hard on yourself.
Yeah, it was frustrating, but it's not perfect. So
I know you've played good defenses, but this team hasn't run the ball quite as well since Rajon hadn't been playing. Is that a reflection of maybe more of the defenses you're playing, or is just the offense not the same when he's not out there?
I think that it's I think we've obviously played a really good defensive line in South Carolina, South Carolina, and then Alabama, obviously the best defense in the country. So I'd say it's safe to say it's the defenses, but we've also got to do some little things better here and there on the line of scrimmage in the run game. So
when Rajon gets back, does that help? Does that help the offense? I mean, obviously it doesn't hurt the offense to get a guy like that back out. How much do you think the offense has missed him, and how much do you think that if he can return, it would help?
I mean, I think anytime we've got 3 or 4 backs that we rotate in there, if we lose any of them, it's going to hurt us. And him being the first one in, that obviously takes a toll on us a little bit. So, but it'll be really good to have him back.